Starting out my daily commute. Just mapping out the traffic. Got a lot of snow out here in Jersey this past week. I don't know how good it is to be riding a motorcycle on your commute. Here's a guy on a bike, but he's bundled up. So I commute every day from New Jersey to downtown Brooklyn, central New Jersey to be exact. Day after day after day, the same commute. And after a while, it gets annoying. Like right now, there's a truck in the left lane. I used to drive trucks maybe about 20 years ago. And you weren't supposed to ride the left lane, but I guess out here in Jersey, or I don't know if that's all over, they changed the, must have changed the laws, because these trucks, this is a box truck in front of me, but people who drive tractor trailers just sit here in the left lane and ride. My commute usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour on a good day. Some days it could take 2 hours, depending on traffic and accidents and stuff like that. And usually in the summertime, it's a whole lot more traffic, and it's usually a lot of accidents. Now today isn't too bad. Traffic seems to be moving. I'm by the Newark Airport on Route 1 and 9, and I'm heading toward Skyway. Usually once I get over the Skyway to 139, it's the road that leads to the Holland Tunnel. That's where the traffic usually begins. It really gets bad over there, but we'll see how it goes today. All right, so we're approaching the Pulaski Skyway. It's like a long expansion bridge that was rebuilt. Look at this guy. This is how they drive in Jersey. It was rebuilt a couple of years ago. And you can look and see how some areas is kind of rusty, but this is where usually the problem starts, when you get further down toward the end of the Skyway. To my right over there, you can see the skyline, New York City skyline, in fact. You can see the Freedom Tower. Now it's kind of being blocked by this fence. And straight ahead in front of me, you can see the top of the Empire State Building. All right, here is where the buildup usually starts. Right here, when they do that exiting off toward the Lincoln Tunnel. Hey, but surprisingly, it went pretty well. No real stoppage. Now I'm on 139. Excuse me. This is the road that leads to the Holland Tunnel. All right, so now I'm approaching the Holland Tunnel. The toll on this tunnel went up again the beginning of the year, and I think it's like $14.76 to go through this tunnel. It's a little cheaper with the Easy Pass. And once you get through the tunnel, you're in Manhattan, and they hit you with another fee, a $9 congestion fee, which is crazy, you know. So my route starts out on I start out on Route 22. I take that to Route 1 and 9. I take 1 and 9 over the Pulaski Skyway to 139 through the Holland Tunnel. And once I'm in Manhattan, I maneuver through the streets to the Brooklyn Bridge, where I will arrive at my destination in downtown Brooklyn. This is my commute every single day, and I hate it. Well, you may ask, why don't you just take the train? Well, the train will take me forever to get home. First of all, it's about 2 hours, because I have to take what do you call it? New Jersey Transit train to Penn Station, and then I have to take the subway to downtown Brooklyn. So that's reason number one. My commute will be so much longer, and I don't want to give up so much of my time of the day going to work. Plus the cost. I don't know exactly how much the ticket is, but I think tickets got to be around, if I do a monthly New Jersey Transit ticket, it'd probably be around $300 to $400 a month. So I'd rather commute this way in my car. Secondly, I work the afternoons, well, evenings rather. I work the evenings. I work from 4 to 12. By the time I get off from work tonight at midnight, if I miss that train, I have to wait a whole nother hour for the next train to come. So now that puts another hour on my commute home. You know, so and usually at night I can get home faster. I can get home in driving and get home in about 45 minutes. But so that's another reason why. All right, so now I'm out of the tunnel and maneuvering my way to the Brooklyn Bridge. Right up here on my right is the first precinct, the very first precinct, police precinct in New York, right there. Right, and I take this little quick turn on West Broadway. See this guy coming the wrong way down the street, but that's normal out here. Up here I'll turn on Franklin Street, and I'll be making a left up on Franklin. If I was to turn right on Franklin, I'll show right here, but you can't turn right. But if I was to go down that way on Franklin, one of your big celebrities live down there, well, has an apartment down there on Franklin. I guess the #1 singer, or the biggest singer in America. Now I can't even remember her name, but you know who she is. Now I'm taking Franklin down, and I'll be making I don't know if I can go down here today. They doing construction? Okay, I can make it down Franklin, and I'll turn on Lafayette. Make a right on Lafayette. Excuse me. Seems like I'm trying to catch a cold. Alright, this is Lafayette Street. And this is New York City Family Court here. For all you child support payers. When you get dragged into court in New York, this is where you gotta go. Over here is Foley Square, where they do a lot of protesting. Anything go wrong, they protest over there. And coming up on my right, well, you'll be the back of City Hall. And this is 1 Center Street over here. Alright, so right over there is the back of City Hall. And I'm about to make this left and go over Brooklyn Bridge. Usually traffic builds up over here. Alright, don't look like this person is gonna merge. Usually further down toward the exit, it gets a little congested. So far it seems to be moving all right, but we'll see when we get toward the other side of the bridge. See a pretty nice view to my right. Alright, so now you can see traffic is starting to build up. It always does around this area. I'm like in the middle of the bridge. The celebrity singer that I was talking about a little earlier, that lived on has an apartment on Franklin Street over there in Manhattan, is Taylor Swift. I don't know why her name escaped me at the time, but that's who I was talking about. Alright, so I made it across the bridge, and now I'm in downtown Brooklyn. And that's about it. That's my commute. Today it went pretty well. I got here in about 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes I got here. So not too bad today. Alright. So until next time, I'm out.